character that is actually pretty overpowered. I think everybody already knows at this point, especially after they seen like the animation rewind videos of Bill Cipher. But Bill Cipher is of course, a pretty broken character from you know Gravity Falls. Basically, he is basically hypo. He's basically very, very, very powerful. He originally came, of course, from the third dimension. He's able to possess people. He's able to, mess with reality. Bill could destroy the very fabric of the existence if his dimension, ripping his dimension continued. So basically, Bill Cipher is universal. Plus, his speed is unknown. Really, you know, we didn't really get to see that. But if we got all of the Bill Cipher also really has infinite stamina, you know. But Bill Cipher would have very likely survived the destruction of the very fabric of existence, which was represented by an explosion by Time Baby. So, but the real question is, does Bill Cipher defeat the entire Dragon Ball verse? Yep, the entire Dragon Ball verse. So when you talk about characters solely in verses, you don't really think of, oh yeah, who can beat Dragon Ball? Okay, so we're gonna be using the Master Ultra Instinct Goku, Beerus, Reese, and Zeno. Those are like the main one, and the other gods of destruction. So Bill Cipher is basically around is universal plus. So Goku would be destroyed. Goku would lose. Goku is just universal basically. And no, we're doing Goku at the end of Dragon Ball Super because I don't want to look into spoilers. Also we use Broly. Well, actually do Dragon Goku at the end of Broly Saga. With Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Of course as well. Oh, not Vegito, Gogeta. There's also Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, but they're basically around the same level of strength. There's also Zamasu. That would give Bill Cipher trouble. But many of the weaker characters in Dragon Ball, I don't know, Yamcha. Yamcha's destroyed. He's a goner. Okay, many of the weaker characters like Goten and Trunks, of course, of course, you know many of Piccolo, So the real thing is Goku. Does Bill Cipher beat Goku? Yeah, Bill Cipher would probably beat Goku. Yeah, Goku fanboys, there are characters that can beat Goku. Goku does not always win in every single thing, okay? You know, I didn't like Superman video either. They really said that pre-crisis, not post-crisis Superman, pre-crisis Superman. We all know post-crisis Superman sits over Goku, okay? We all know that, okay? We all know post-crisis Superman destroys freaking Goku, okay? Post-crisis Superman would be a good matchup against Bill Cipher because both have very similar feats of tailing reality, being universal feats. Again, Goku does not really. Zamasu would be a better character playing pre-crisis Superman, but post-crisis Superman is weaker than Goku. I'm sorry to tell you that pre-crisis Superman, isn't that strong. But, he's far to compare to Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Even Super Saiyan Blue Goku can beat. From the, the Frieza, when he does unlock it, can probably beat Superman, okay? And also, Bill Cipher will not go easy on Superman either. He would probably use the Kryptonite to beat Superman. But that's a discussion for another day. So, now we're doing Goku. Okay, Goku from... Okay, that Goku from Master Ultra Instinct Goku, can he beat, so Master Ultra Instinct Goku was able to seriously defeat, Ziren, who is another one of those characters that is, Ziren, with his presence alone was able, like to sake the fact, and Dion is so strong that he bodied Super Saiyan Ball Goku. I always said Super Saiyan Ball Goku would body Superman, so Zion would body Superman. Okay, Zion would body Superman. Basically, Beerus and Reese would body Superman. Now let's get to Goku. This is Goku from, of course, Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, and Bill Cipher would probably beat Goku because Goku and Bill Cipher are on the same level, but Bill Cipher has hacks, okay? He has a lot of hacks and abilities, basically. He can warp reality. Goku does not really know how to warp reality. He can Bill Cipher was also restricted to a small part to Gravity Falls because of a protective area around it. Okay. He also has but Goku has a lot of Actually has a lot of feats as well. So Goku was able his Universe Plus. What we could talk about Zealand. Master Ultra Instinct Goku was equal footing with a fully powered Zealand. Saved by Vegeta to step over to the state of gods. Here, fought and Bill Cipher's speed is unknown, so he can't really have speed. But Bill Cipher's probably massively faster than White. Plus, considering that he basically can do all this stuff with reality, have all of these hacks, at the disposal, but Goku would probably still lose because, Bill Cipher would probably use all of his hacks. I think the same thing could apply with Beerus and Reese, with all of Bill Cipher's hacks and, tricks at his disposal. That's gonna be the real problem because, he can also possess too, so he could probably possess, Beerus or Reese, basically, Dale. And Bill was able to destroy the very fabric of existence. We can't ignore that. His he would actually survived it too. He would actually survived. He also basically has almost infinite stamina. Basically Goku does tire out. Same thing with Beerus and Reese. They still tire out. Bill Cipher has like infinite stamina. And Bill Cipher also has all the hacks. He also has extraordinary intelligence as well. He probably also knows like all of the weaknesses of Beerus, all the weaknesses of, Goku, Vegeta, he probably and Bill Cipher will basically, can erase memories too, so Bill Cipher can probably just erase most of the Dragon Ball versus memories, and they're like, just like that, they're gone. They're gone, okay? And now to the real battle. Okay, Zeno versus Bill Cipher. That's the real battle. Okay, Zeno versus Bill Cipher. Zeno. I think Bill Cipher would actually lose. Could probably lose to Zeno because Zeno was able to erase all 12 universes. Future Zeno could easily keep up with the battles between Goku. Zeno is multiversal level. We haven't really seen any feats of Bill Cipher. But Bill Cipher could probably still win through hacks. We haven't really seen, again, with the exception of Zeno erasing universes, again, Bill Cipher would probably survive it. Again, Bill Cipher did survive the erase of existence. So even if you do erase the universes, Bill Cipher would still be there. You can't erase him from the universe, as he would still survive it. So that could be a problem. Again, Bill Cipher was beaten by, Stan's mind being erased, but there's actual theories that he's actually still alive and he's just plotting. So it's very, very hard to get rid of Bill Cipher. And Zeno isn't really that smart either. That's gonna be the problem. Zeno does not know anything about, does not know how to beat Bill Cipher. Same thing with Beerus, Goku, Vegeta, Jiren. They don't know how to beat Bill Cipher. It's very hard to beat someone like Bill Cipher. If you're talking about someone like, Thanos with all the Infinity Stones, again, I think Thanos will probably lose because the Infinity Stones do not work outside the Marvel Universe. That's confirmed. But we're talking about, like, for example, Two Storms Darkseid would probably win. But, Zamasu, even Infinite Zamasu would probably lose because if Infinite Zamasu because Bill Cipher can basically erase, could probably just erase the entire universe of Infinite Zamasu, and Zamasu gets defeated, and he'll still be around because he can survive the very destruction of the universe. So Zeno is the only one that is probably a very, very, very big problem. So it's really between Zeno and Bill Cipher. And I think Bill Cipher would still win because of all of the hacks he can do. Bill Cipher can probably just possess Zeno and do it himself and basically just, you know, do. And again, you know, Zeno can erase the universes, but Bill Cipher can survive universal eraser. Okay, can survive being erased by the universe. You know, he's able to summon monsters like quite easily. He's Universal Plus as well. You know, with Reigns as well. He's able to summon all these monsters of them. He's also Universal Plus, you know, because he's able to survive the destruction of the very fabric existence, which was explained by Time Baby. The only weakness is basically him being irrational, but considering how Zeno isn't that smart, he isn't really, you know, there. Goku would probably lose. Goku does not have any resistance to reality warping. Same thing with Zeta, Beerus, and Reese, and most of the other Dragon Ball have any resistances. Zamasu might have its resistances, but they don't really have many here. And and they even have this on here. It's a inconclusive match because Zeno can erase the universe, basically. Agree. Because Bill said, you know, Bill Cipher can survive the universe being erased, but if Zeno can erase Bill's Cipher, it's really just who goes first. Bill Cipher can beat Zeno if Zeno does not erase. Again, Zeno's personality is very this. Bill Cipher could trick Zeno into being possessed. So there, you know, the problem is that, you know, Zeno could just erase Bill Cipher. That is a thing. You know, there. And yeah, basically, yeah, yeah, Bill Cipher. But if Zeno like tried to erase the universe because of Bill Cipher, he wouldn't be able to. He would still survive the very destruction of the universe. So, as stated by Time Baby, he was able to destroy Time Baby, who was able to control time itself. Yeah, so we don't really know who would actually win against Bill Cipher or Zeno. It's really who would go first. Who would erase it first? Who would be erased first? It would be Bill, because both have the same abilities. Bill Cipher can erase his stuff from existence too, like he did with the Time Baby, but Zeno can do that too. It really just goes down to who can erase first. If Zeno can erase Bill Cipher first and Zeno wins, it's an inconclusive match essentially. Okay, Bill Cipher could trick Zeno into possessing. And if Zeno tries erasing the universe, Bill Cipher would still be alive because he's able to survive the very fabric of existence, the destruction of the very fabric of the universe. His power was basically tearing through the dimensional world. You know, there, kind of like Bird Zamasu was, and unlike Zamasu, Bill Cipher can survive the very fabric of destruction of existence. So Bill Cipher could probably survive the entire universe being destroyed. Also, Bill Cipher is stated to be a threat to the multiverse, which is stated to be infinite. So Bill could actually destroy the entire multiverse as well. So, but again, because he was defeated, we haven't really seen what he could do to the multiverse as well. But Bill Cipher was noted as a threat to the multiverse. So Zeno and Bill Cipher are basically around the same level. Basically, they're on the same level of character, but I think Bill Cipher could probably win due to hacks. Of all the hacks Bill Cipher has done, you know, it's with Zeno and Bill Cipher, it's basically down to who erases himself first, who erases himself. But the problem with Zeno is Zeno doesn't really have any combat experience. Bill Cipher, you know, he basically has probably been invading dimensions for over 1 trillion years, because as well. And Bill Cipher, and that's like the big weakness is Bill Cipher is incredibly smart too. That's the problem with Zeno. Zeno isn't that smart. Zeno isn't that smart. He has average intelligence. He also is childlike, but Bill Cipher is extraordinary genius. He knows like basically everything. So he probably knows all of Zeno's weaknesses as well. But his weakness is basically he'll have to know like Vegeta, if he, basically if, get extremely cocky and arrogant as well. And being bound inside of Gravity Falls, you know, and his regeneration does take a bit of time, but this is really down to who gets erased first. Who gets erased first, Zeno or Bill Cipher? So really, that's gonna be the big problem. Who really gets erased first? But Bill, if the yeah, but Bill Cipher is a stated threat to the multiverse. Zeno gets defeated. Zeno. That means Bill Cipher could solo all Dragon Ball. He would basically like, yep, F this universe. I'm just gonna erase it all. He could probably just destroy the entire universe probably before, if he didn't have any restrictions on him, because of Gravity Falls. He could probably just erase the entire Dragon Ball multiverse, because he is a threat to the multiverse, and just erase Zeno without even fighting him, as well. But Zeno can do the same thing. But Bill Cipher could survive the very fabric of existence being destroyed. Same thing of Zeno. Zeno could survive the entire universe being destroyed. So it'll really be up to both of them, basically now. So, Bill Cipher can also summon his friends as well, but his friends will probably be erased anyways. And I think Bill Cipher would probably win at the end because of all of his hacks and reality warping he does. Or again, Zeno doesn't really have much experience in terms of combat, which is one of Zeno's big weaknesses, and that he doesn't, and his childlike personality, which is I think a much more bigger weakness than being very irrational, being very cocky, when he's gaining his way. Bill Cipher can very likely trick. He was able to trick some of the greatest minds in history since time began. There's no doubt he can trick Zeno, who is average intelligent. He was able to basically trick the great. Bill Cipher could probably just trick Zeno, and he'll probably be beaten. That's what he'll probably do. He probably won't even have to fight him. He'll probably trick Zeno into beating himself, or something stupid like that. Like that. But yeah, he'll destroy Beerus, he'll destroy Whis, he'll destroy the Grand Priest. Goku and Vegeta are destroyed basically here. He'll destroy. He basically would solo the entire Dragon Ball universe. But do you think that Bill Cipher can beat the Omni King? It's a very, very close matchup. If they're both actually fighting, it'll just go who gets erased first. But yep, that's basically it. Goodbye.